Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of On the Paint Table. It's my weekly show where you see what I got done, what I'm working on, and what is coming up. So, I pumped the brakes a little bit this week. I only painted like 6-ish models, did a bunch of assembly, and kind of took a break after powering through, obviously, a whole lot of stuff in the lead up to Leviathan, and worked on some Infinity stuff. So let's see what got done and what is coming up. All right, so first things first, here is this week's finished pile. As far as painting goes, I painted up the new Starmada Expansion Pack Alpha that was kindly sent as a complimentary review copy by Corvus Belli. And yeah, my Wild Parrot, who I love, my Sekudroid, and my Sarco all got painted up to kind of polish off some O12 stuff. And it meant that I went and found all the unfinished O12 miniatures that I had. These are strictly Starmada. I do love this Sekudroid. He is a very big miniature. If you look at the Beta Troopers next to him, you can see just how enormous he is. I do wish he had something like baggage, maybe, because I feel like he's also carrying tons of equipment in his giant backpack. He's basically a robotic version of the Beta Trooper, which I think is really cool. So I'm super happy with him. It means my Beta Trooper fire team got a cheap 20-point model to hang out in it, and then I finally got a midfielder, Mimetism Camo, with his kind of cool, I don't know if it's like, it reminds me of the character you play in, oh geez, what's that game where everyone's robots and the world's ended and you're underwater? I want to say Limbo. It's not Limbo. It's basically like a what is AI, what is intelligence, what is being alive game. Anyway, you're playing as like a deep sea diver who, well, you're not even a deep sea diver. You're an engram of a person from Toronto from like the early 2000s that wakes up in the dead underwater body of like a member of the crew of this like research station, and this is almost exactly what that suit looked like, and I think it's really cool. God, it's just escaping me. It's one of those like Outlast style games. Someone's screaming at the stream right now. Anyway, I played it a long time ago. It's a great game. Wonderful miniature, super fun to paint, and of course the Wild Parrot, whoa, who is the one and done EM like perimeter weapon. It's just a little parrot. Like literally, it looks more like it should be called like a wild penguin, because it almost looks more like a penguin, really. I love this miniature. It's super fun. I'm excited to have it. And then I painted up, these are the ITS supply crates for playing supplies, but you could use them also as panoplies maybe if you wanted to. I love these. I've been slowly, like, as I've been running tournaments, people will like take one or take two, and they've just been like left over in the kit. So I managed to collect 3. I actually got one as by tournament prize for a tournament I went to a little while ago. And I magnetized them, so you can actually take them off, so when you have the supply crate, they're on there, which was really easy to do. So basically, if you're going to magnetize them to go on a tray, just put a second magnet in the body of it, and you'll be able to have them stick when you want to play your games. So pumped about those, painted those up this week, and then, man, I have to tell you, Micro Art Studio, they are the coolest people. They do like memes and stuff on Facebook every now and again, and I comment on them because they're funny, and I like respond and stuff, especially on the TACWare channel. I meant to pick this pack up of these like transports and stuff when I was at Adepticon, and I didn't have time, and it was they weren't there when I went by. Like it was like shut down because it was late and everybody was like shutting down, so I didn't have a chance to grab it. And so I posted like, I really wish that I had grabbed these at Adepticon, and they literally showed up in the mail with a printout of that post on Facebook and just the message, yeah, Micro Studios makes dreams come true, and that was so nice of them. So obviously these are like, they were complimentary copies. I'm going to give them like a quick and dirty review. I've already reviewed Micro Art Studios like pre-painted terrain. I absolutely love these. This was the containers pack, the big container hauler, the street sweeper like little truck, and the vans, which is this one, the Pepinillo vans, I guess they're called. They're all pre-painted. I did nothing except for glue these together. They were super easy to do. So my hands are covered in super glue right now. This afternoon, you even get alternate signs for them. So like if you want to have the vans have different signage, you get different like hauler signs, because you can stack these up. You can stack the crates and make them longer, or have them sit by themselves too. The crates themselves come off, so you can use them as individual crates, or you can also put them in the hauler and have them dragged around. One of the hardest things with Infinity gaming mats is the fact that they're covered in roads, and sometimes the roads bisect in the middle of the table, and having like big line of sight blocking terrain for the middle of the table doesn't look great on roads. This is going to fix that problem. And man, the designs are clever. Like the color variations are super sharp. They've done a really good job, I think, of improving their printing process. Because some of the original ones, when I built them, the printing lamination wasn't fantastic, and they're great on these. So I'm super happy with it. Massive thanks. It was just really kind of them to like just see a random Facebook post and stick these in the mail and send it to me. I thought it was really cool of them. So big thanks to them, and I'll get them on the table next week because I was so excited. I just immediately banged them together. And so here's the little pile of like, this is my current, I have these like Betty Crocker dollar store metal trays that I just magnetize stuff to. So if you ever want to see my painting projects, they're just always magnetically stuck to one of these things so I can keep track of them. This was the stuff that I had already built in Prime for 012 that I need to finish off. So I have my Gangbuster with the SMG, the Hacker variation. Another Nyoka. It's the Red Fury one, which is also, I think, supposed to be a parachutist. I'm pretty sure, but I think you can run him not as one as well. And then my Dr. Delta. The Delta Doctor. And then my unit of Thunderkin, because I want to play another game with my my Leagues of Votann, but I want to like change my army list up, so I want to paint these guys and probably the Iron Priest to go with them, just so I have some like variations in my list. And then my promise to myself is once I get this done, hopefully next week, I will play like vanilla 012. I'll play a game with my Starmod with the new stuff that I painted because I wrote a list with them. Try out my new terrain, paint these like Leagues of Votann guys, and then probably do like a one for the mainstream, one for me kind of thing. And I want to get to these Morats. They've been piling up with new releases, and I haven't gotten to them. My Morat Scream is super easy to do, and I love these new models. I want to paint the expansion pack because I want the Rindak and the Terriot drop suit to try it too. I already have a bunch of Zerats painted, but I'll paint the new one to go with it. I want more Datarazis because the new Datarazis are cool. And then I finally want to paint my Gakis and Pretas because I want them done before the new Oznat comes in. So I can have like a big old fire team and try that out with my Combined Army and my Morats. And then Tom Kush had the Defiance Megalodron. This model is so cool. It's from the board game Defiance. That's why it's on the Crazy Hex base. It doesn't have current N4 stats, but there is an N3 mission pack that I'm going to convert and probably run. I love this miniature. I'm so excited. He's like, I'm never going to paint this thing. I just got this for all the models for playing Infinity with. Did you want to run the missions? And he gave it to me at Spring Offensive. So I am pumped to paint this up. I'll paint it to match my Onyx Contact Force. And I want to play through all the narrative missions, the Paradiso missions that include this guy, just because I think he's so cool. With his +1 burst hyper rapid magnetic cannon, which is a burst 6 gun. He's horrifying and total immunity. He is a absolute monster when I convert him over from N3. So I'm pumped to paint this up. This is this is for me. I'm gonna take a break from doing big projects and just do a little project for a minute and get back to my one true love that is Infinity. So there you go, technically only 6 models painted this week, but I built some pre-painted terrain and assembled some new projects and just kind of caught my breath from painting dozens and dozens and dozens of miniatures a week for the last few weeks. It felt good to just do some stuff that was like, just stuff that made me happy, you know what I mean? Like stuff that's like for you to take a break and kind of cleanse the palate. And I'm gonna tidy that up and continue that into next week probably. So we'll see what gets done and what is coming up. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Ash. Happy gaming. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that video. There are tons of other games already recorded for you to watch. Click over to my channel page if you haven't already, and have a look to the dozens of playlists full of videos. I guarantee you'll discover a game you haven't seen played before. I put out new videos 7 days a week, and every day is themed to a different genre as I continue to explore the wider world of gaming. Of course, none of that's possible without you, the viewer, so click a like and subscribe if you'd like to stay on top of what's happening here daily. My 2 kids and I are massively grateful to be able to have the flexibility of this job so I can always maximize my time with them. If you want to support me continuing to put out this content, it's only possible because of my amazing backers on Patreon who support the studio, equipment, and model cost, as well as being how I make the bulk of my living. You can also help out by buying a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, a measuring gauge or widget from Death Ray Designs, or buying one of my games and supplements like Last Days, Gamma Wolves, and Blaster. As a way of showing my appreciation, patrons get early access to new games and supplements that I write throughout the course of the year. Huge thanks for watching, it really does help out, and happy gaming.